Yeah. How long have we got left? How long is this going to be around?
Oh right. Did someone say 6 minutes? The rain was off. So I can't be watching it.
Around 5 minutes.
You'll see us roll. Well, you'll see us follow me, Carl. Zoom.
Yeah, man. Right then, I shall catch you in a bit.
Okie dokie.
Good luck. What's happening, ladies?
Yeah. Hello.
What was that?
Seems to be a decent show so far.
Yeah, it's also trying to boot me offline.
You lagged out.
That is.
You lagged out about 7 times, haven't you?
I'm on Ethernet, so there's no way I can lag out from on Ethernet.
So you're being booted.
Yeah.
If you've been off for the same amount of time as you were off last time.
They're fine, aren't they? Right, I'm back in the lobby. Run over quickly.
I think you should send one of us. Send Will the list of displays.
Yeah, because we were trying to see if PDLS.
I've already sent that.
Oh well, I didn't get it, so
we're just waiting for the rain. I was gonna try to get PDLS in the runway though before the rain, or while the rain was happening. That way, once it stops, they can just go straight to take off.
How's it been though, Mum?
It's been good, yeah?
Yeah, Mum. Haven't seen your display for a while, so.
Haven't seen you in your Red Bull car in a while.
Those are old days, aren't they?
Not that old.
They were old days.
Don't eat all the chicken.
Last time we spoke was New Year's when Ethan and
I put the GoPro on that nose.
Ethan and Elliot got pissed. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's a lot of helis up there. Holy crap.
Hello.
Pulse has been in the helicopter for the whole time.
there's a lot of lifeguard blazer or lifeguard trucks as well.
Why is there so many?
We were supposed to have me, you, and Luke, and I guess Pulse decided to ship to the
Or
point.
can someone tell Pulse?
No, Pulse has to go in
It's way past 8 though.
So I'll just, hey Luke, stay here. I'm gonna go to the front. We'll have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, I guess.
Hopefully you don't lag out again then, Connor.
Yeah, I hope
And then leave me and Will pissing ourselves.
Do you know who's driving the line formation? Chris?
Hmm?
Yes, you know, driving the line.
That's one thing that certainly hasn't changed. Your internet.
Well, moved house and then got Ethernet, and it's been fine until G-Pass.
Yeah, we've been in
And that's not
sessions
even a
before
lie.
and we've had no lag.
We've had like 5 displays with like Connor not lagging out.
We had issues after that Red 2 event, and literally just could not get on for any of them.
Mm. Who's that pulling down? Oliver.
Can this rain stop now?
Alright, can someone ping Oliver a message and tell him to go to Luke? I'm being rude.
What's he driving in circles? Is he-
No, he needs to be down by Luke.
No, I missed it. Hey, James Smith. Or not James Smith. May, do you mind?
Hello.
Or do you have contact with the flight lead or no?
We do.
Okay, whenever we're ready to taxi, can you tell him to follow us, please?
Yeah, no worries. Where is he?
So, I mean, we should be good to start taxing it if they're ready. And then there is a little bit of rain, but we can just wait for them to take off.
Oh, I gotta do something. And what's Ethan doing in the quad bike? Better not be in a lifeguard vehicle.
Just sent.
Hey, Connor, are you here? Connor?
Right, I'm back.
On until Connor would tell the other reds to either leave the session or get it in. Rooftop, because I don't want you to drive.
Oh, you.
Nobody was driving around in August place, so it'd be disrespectful for us to drive around there.
The other Sarahs are bringing Elliot and Shirley.
What teams we got left then?
I think after PDLS, it's a Schnook display. They're ready when you are, so we're gonna start going.
Hey,
so yeah, it's a Schnook display, and then I don't know what's after the Schnook.
Haven't seen the Chinook either.
Yeah. Oh, and then after that,
Leave a
it's the
decent gap between
solo.
each other.
Yeah, it's the solo. What's it called? It's the solo
Well,
PC.
get behind me actually,
I'm excited. Yeah.
because they're so.
The solo PC21 is gonna be pretty exciting. I haven't seen that yet. And then also PDLS. I'm excited about you guys. The Chinook as well. There's a lot of interesting displays too that I haven't
What
seen.
runway do you take off? The far right or left?
For tonight, it should be the one that you're going on now.
Just let them go. Right off. We're going taxiway. Yeah, I'll just go. Yeah, I'm excited
I'm gonna mute
about
my
this.
mic. And
I
listen
don't
to
wish
Jesus'
them
amazing
all
song.
good luck and have a great show.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
See you later, alligator.
Alright then, thank you to GTA The Reds for having us for tonight's show. It looks like it's gone well so far, and we're getting up very, very shortly to start our routine. So tonight we've got 8 jets up in the air across the skies for tonight, and we shall be getting ready very, very shortly. The jets are powering up. It's time to roll. Right then, so all 8 jets are now in position, and we are levelling out at crowd centre or straight out in front of you, getting ready to start our display. So in a crowd centre then, we're now about to go into our entry loop. So one of the most prominent events on the French calendar is of course Bastille. This is the Bastille. The jet at the bottom of our formation today is Athos 1. Athos 1 for this year is Steve. He has 2 years of flight experience and leads the team tonight, having set up the team alongside ourselves and various others back in June of last year. So now 7 and 8 have tucked in behind the rest as we fly the infamous commercial aircraft, which is of course Concorde. So as Concorde exits out to the right hand side, of course famous for its supersonic ability and the extra ability of supercruise, meaning that it had the ability to surpass the speed of sound without the need of afterburner. So now we've changed that formation and celebrating the NASA space program of the 20th century. Now we're going to have some blue, white and red once again as the team are now in a new shape of Apollo. So the jet trailing the white smoke behind the leader is Athos 2. Athos 2 for this year is George. He's also the lead of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Display Team, or the BBMF, which is of course the team replicating the warbirds of World War II, protecting the skies against the Nazi regime. So now we've changed the formation once again. If you like what you've seen so far, now we're going to get all 8 jets upside down as they rotate all of the formation. So this is the dart roll. So hitting a height of about 2,500 feet, giving a big wave as they hit the top of the roll. So a really technically difficult manoeuvre to pull off as they exit out to the left hand side. Athos 3 for this year is Ryan. Ryan was the former synchro lead, but due to work commitments he's unable to get on as frequently, so he now joins us as Athos 3. Now we've changed that formation. If you see the red arrows, you see 9 jets in this particular one, 10 for the Frecce. Now we've had to adjust this just like the Patrouille De France, with 8 jets missing that middle one with some blue, white and red. This is Diamond. So as Diamond exits to the right hand side, Athos 2 slots all the way to the back of the formation with his white smoke. Now we're going to change that formation to the 4th generation fighter on behalf of the French Air Force. It's seen combat duty and operational deployments as recent as Mali in Operation Harmattan. Now we're going to be coming in on a 45-degree angle. You can see the nose lights of the jets, and once again we're now going to roll the entire formation, of course made by the company of Dassault. This is the Rafale roll. So going upside down at 3,000 feet, each jet put in as little input as possible to make sure the formation is as smooth as we can get it. As they exit out to the left hand side, you can see the small adjustments in the engines with the afterburners more distinct on the jets than our real world counterparts of the Alpha Jet, and we'll talk more about that later on in our display. Now we're about to change the formation once again And you'll have seen this with GTA the Reds as well, in a Red Arrows inspired manoeuvre. However, we do that with the Patrouille De France as well. The front four jets are going to be in a nice tight box formation, with the outer four jets, what we call synchro, are going to roll around the outskirts of each other. So in from the left hand side, this is the rollbacks. So as they exit out to the right hand side, Athos 4 for this year, which completes Rebo, our front four jets, is Coyle. He's one of our newer pilots for this year, joining about 2.5 weeks ago, and he's undergone intense training to get up to speed with the rest of the team. Now we're going to bring the formation in a different shape, in one of our longest formations of our routine, on a slight angle once again. And now we're going to come in 45 degrees to the right hand side over the Pegasus hangar. And to celebrate the SpaceX contribution to the space program, this is Starship. To the back three jets, painting the sky with some colour. Athos 1 leading the team with a very, very slow roll. That just helps us maintain the formation much better as we rotate that. Each jet aiming to be within 6 feet apart of each other. As we now bring that to the left hand side, get those cameras ready. The team are rolling in as we present the Starship Bend. So as Starship exits to the right hand side, Athos 1's now going to lead them up and to the right hand side on a 45-degree bank. Now you can see the white smoke of Athos 2. He's now going to power all the way through to the middle. Each jet is now going to put the smoke on and widen that formation. Now to celebrate the real world aircraft that flies for the Patrouille De France, we're now going to flick the smoke off and complete synchronized rolls. Get those cameras ready. Out to the right hand side. This is the Alpha rolls. So now, once they've done that, flicking the smoke back on, they're now going to head up into a second loop. And now they're now going to twist that out to sea on a slight angle. Nicely done there by the team. So far then, you've seen all 8 jets in nice tight formations, painting the skies with some blue, white and red, and in different patterns. Now we're going to change the pace of our display, splitting the team into 2 sections of 4. Our front 4 are what we call Rebo. That's made up of Athos 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then Synchro, which we call is our back section of 5, 6, 7 and 8. So in our crowd centre, it's time to get those cameras ready as we start the second half of our display. The front 4 jets are now about to pull straight up into the vertical. So as the smoke comes on, keep those eyes also on the bottom 4 jets. This is the Atlas brake. So then, keep those eyes to the left and right, and you can see the synchro section of our display. They're now just communicating between themselves, making sure that they meet as close to crowd centre as we can get them. So in then at our minimum height of about 100 feet, the smoke's about to come on for La Ligne de Révolution. So 3, 2, 1. Now they're heading out to sea. Get those cameras out at crowd centre. Rebo are now about to put the smoke on and head into the first of 2 barrel rolls. So there it goes, Athos 1, each jet aiming to be within 2 jet widths apart from each other as they head into that first one. Nicely done as they head into that second barrel roll and getting ready to exit to our right hand side in La Cascade. Now get those cameras out, straight out at crowd centre for our synchro section. The smoke's coming on, and to celebrate one of the most well-known French Air Force aircraft, this is a Mirage. As you can see, that nice delta in the middle, replicating the delta wing for the Mirage. Of course, a very, very prominent aircraft. It's seen a lot of export success as well. Now look once again left and right. We're now about to perform the Fête Diable. So the smoke's about to come on once again. Get those cameras ready. 3, 2, 1, cross. So 2 jets push straight up into the vertical, the other 2 barrel roll. Once they've crossed, now get those cameras to the right hand side, and you'll see Rebo coming in for one of our newer manoeuvres for our 2021 display. Athos 2, the white smoke, is now going to do very smooth aileron rolls, whilst 3 and 4 roll around the outskirts as we fly Le Cylinder. Nicely done there by Rebo. Now look straight out at crowd centre. Synchro now about to cross 3 times in the slalom. Once they do that, they're now going to pull straight up into the vertical to complete that. Now look to the left hand side, another new manoeuvre for our display this year. Another rollback like inspired manoeuvre. Get ready as we fly Implosion. Nicely done there, is it? Rebo exit to the right hand side, look straight out at crowd centre once again. This is now Athos 7 and 8. So the blue smoke jet rolling around the outskirts of the reds. Une éruption solaire. They're now about to part ways and split. What we're waiting for is the front 4 jets to now regroup. Athos 6 for this year is Pageant. He's the former leader of the Italian Eagles and joined us once again about 2.5 weeks ago and has really fit in well with the rest of the team. Now in a crowd centre, one of the crowd favourites. Get ready, they're now about to split. However, they're about to rejoin in the middle. This is La Papillon. Nicely done there by Rebo. Now look left and right and you'll see our synchro pair of Athos 7 and 8 coming in, one the right way up, the other one inverted in Deja Vu. Now keep those eyes on the synchro. They're now about to reapproach each other once again. Athos 6-4 this year is Jack. He completes 5 and 6, and then we have Callum, our synchro lead, taking over Ryan. He's also joined by Patrick. Now they're about to cross twice in Le Fondre. So 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our synchro pair. Now it's time to zoom in at crowd centre, the front 6 jets of our display. And now about to put the smoke on. There they go, rolling in a left hand roll. Taking the formation to about 6,000 feet. They're now about to split in Elysee. Nicely done there. Now look to our left hand side and you'll see the synchro pair coming in once again for another new manoeuvre in Rouleau d'Oreilles. So the blue smoke jet rolls round, overtaking the reds. Now the reds now rolls round the blue. A very, very difficult manoeuvre for our pilots to pull off. They're now going to exit out to the right hand side behind us in preparation for our next manoeuvre. So for this next one, for the red arrows, you'd see 2 jets. We don't have 2, we don't have 3, 4, 5, but we have 6 lining up. And to show our appreciation and thanks to everyone for coming out and watching us today, and to the Reds for having us tonight, get ready as we draw the heart. So there's the synchro pair coming from the right hand side, spearing it with one half blue, the other half red. Now keep those eyes on the synchro pair. This is the last time you'll see them for tonight, so as they come round, give them a big, big wave. They're now about to complete 2.5 rolls. So here is the first one. Now for 1.5 rolls. They're now about to pull straight up into the vertical, setting up for our personal favourite of the display. It's time to get those cameras ready as the pilots push forward on the stick. All the blood rushing to their heads as they prepare to fly through an inverted V out to the left hand side. Get those cameras ready. It's time for Kaleidoscope. As you can see, Synchro spitting in the background. The front 4 jets in a nice tight formation, 5 and 6 rolling around the outskirts about half a dozen times. Exiting to the right hand side. Now it's time for our last manoeuvre of our display. So all 8 jets are now going to form on the leader. For the very, very last one. So it's now time for the Drapeau Français. So ladies and gents, you've been watching the 2021 PDLS. So thank you very much for having us tonight. We're now going to complete one final fly past in appreciation. So hopefully you've enjoyed the display tonight and what we've showcased.
That's good, guys, very good. So as they are repositioned, next up is the Chinook helicopter. And straight after, we'll have the fresh age tricolor.
So in they come then, on a slight angle to the left hand side. One final time, it's the Patrouille De Santos. So that's it from the team. We've been Athos 10, both myself and Matt, the team manager and supervisor / commentator, making sure that you get the best out of our display from all angles. So that's it from us, Athos 10 signing out.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
Anytime.
We have the Schnook ready. You can get ready for them.
Excellent.
Connor, let us know when
They're
you're
inbound.
They're about to break the land, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, Connor, it's actually pretty good that we have 4 people.
Okay, we need to get Ollie in here because he keeps begging me to get in. That was amazing.
I thought Ollie was good enough there.
Well, that's what I thought, but you know.
He said he was,
I believe they're landing on this far right, if not,
They should be, yeah.
Alright, do you want me to
yeah, they are. Right, Ollie, he's not even in it.
Right, thank you for having us. We'll catch you later.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you, mate.
Alright, Schnook is getting ready to,
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think this.
Nicely done, lads. Nicely done.
Yeah, it was alright.
I think. Oh well.
Mistakes, I think, but
Yeah, I mean, well, not obvious mistakes. So, yeah, that's good. Good. Very happy with that.
alright, cool. I will be watching the stream back. It felt good though. It felt right.
Yeah, look good. Look good. I think it's just because of obviously the location with the hangars and stuff like that.
Oh god.
Right, thank you to those 2 people still in the stream. We shall catch you later.